привет! Меня зовут Оксана Дунина, я спецкорреспондент Digital Developer на DomClick Digital Forum, и сегодня у нас Международный день. И с нами снова невероятный гость Эдди Фаллахом, частный предприниматель, инфлюенсер и риелтор, который проводил сделки с Томом Крузом и с Евой Лонгри. И у нас есть великолепная возможность узнать о его опыте. Эдди, спасибо огромное, что нашли время, и я слушала ваш доклад, он был невероятно интересным.
Спасибо.
Мой первый вопрос. Как, по вашему опыту, социальные сети меняют профессию риелтора, если сравнивать ваши возможности как инфлюенсера и возможности обычного риелтора, у которого нет такой огромной аудитории? Какие бенефиты и преимущества вы имеете?
I don't think influencers drive demand. I think that the demand has always been there. Social media has become an amazing medium for more people like us who know how to use it to get in touch with more specific people that we're looking to get in touch with. So previous to social media, we used to have to market on bus benches in supermarkets, in newspapers, but that marketing would be tailored towards everybody and anybody. What social media allows us to do is get in touch with the exact person that we're looking to get in touch with, whether it be a group of people or one person specifically. So the demand was always there. It's just made it easier for us to find the people that we're looking for.
У вас есть сделки с Евой Лонгри и с Томом Крузом. Я думаю, что будут еще звезды. Как ваш личный бренд повлиял на возможность работать с такими людьми? Они имели к вам больше доверия и понимали, что раз у вас огромная аудитория, не будет никаких проблем? Или были еще какие-то факторы, за счет чего вы с ними смогли найти коннект?
A big theme of my speech that I did earlier today was about consistency and to build connection and trust, right? So in my market, when you are dealing with people who are celebrities or very prominent people, you're not always directly being connected through the celebrity themselves. You're being connected through their network, okay? So their network of people includes business managers, it includes lawyers, it includes anybody that does a service for them so that they can focus on acting or whatever their lives may be. Now, those people answer to the celebrity, and they want to make sure that when they're bringing somebody into their circle, it's somebody who is respected and trusted inside of that market. So what we did with our personal brand is we didn't just tailor it towards Eva Longoria or Tom Cruise. We tailored it towards the people that they trust to find them the real estate agents. And what we did with our branding was we positioned ourselves as the experts in creating like more wealth for these celebrities.
Интересно узнать, как вы развиваете социальные сети, потому что конкуренция в них растет, контента все больше. Какого размера у вас команда, которая ведет именно социальные сети?
So I do have a team. There's only 2 people. And the reason is I found that the larger my team became when it came to branding, the less the quality became. Okay. So when you have 2 or 3 people that you really trust, especially in our business, and they've been working with you for a long time, they know how to deal with everything that sticks with your brand without having to ask more questions. At the end of the day, I make all the final decisions, but they are allowed to make their posting, to do their branding, to do the advertisements because they can think like I think. And you can only do that with a small team. The bigger your team becomes, the less control you have over the quality.
Мой следующий вопрос про разницу между рынками США и России. В России очень часто говорят, что профессия риелтора исчезнет. Ее заменят банки или искусственный интеллект. Вот есть ли такие разговоры, такие мнения в рынке США? Или это вообще не предполагается?
I think that 95% of real estate agents within the next 10 years will be out of business. But the 5% that remain are going to be the people who understand how to brand themselves and how to make themselves irreplaceable. So the way you make yourself irreplaceable is by creating connection with people. So that when they go through AI or they go through a website, they don't feel like they were taken care of or they don't feel any connection with those services. Whereas if they come to me, they know that if they call me right away, I'm always available to them. And I'm going to give them a path expertise that they wouldn't get from a machine or a robot. But I agree with you. I think 95% of real estate agents, they don't understand this. They are just doing transactions one after another, and they will be out of the industry.
И следующий вопрос, исходя из этого, а какими качествами и навыками должен обладать риэлтор, которого точно никогда не заменит? Мы уже много говорили про доверие, но что еще?
First of all, the most important thing is that they need to understand their client inside and out. They need to understand what their client loves, what their client fears, and what their client is looking for out of a real estate transaction. Okay, this is something that a machine or an AI is not going to understand. When you type a question into ChatGPT, for example, it's going to give you the answer, but it's not going to understand why you are asking it, right?
Yeah.
So the more that you understand your clients and the more that you understand what makes them feel happy or sad or hopeful or not, the easier it's going to be for you to be able to sell and remain in their lives, because you will bring solutions to them that even they didn't know they needed. So to me, real estate, so many people see it as just a business where you sell homes. In reality, we are everything. We are therapists. We are psychologists. We are data engineers. We are researchers. We have to be everything all in one. It's not as simple as just buying a home. But the more that you invest into the psychology of your clientele, the more you become a top agent in your market. That's the real secret between agents who are at the top and agents who never make it, is that they understand the psychology and they know their clients better than their clients know themselves.
Следующий вопрос. Назовите топ-3 IT-сервисов, продуктов, которые используют или должны использовать успешные риэлторы в США.
So the first one is a very strong, we call it a CRM. So, you know, this is where you track all of your clients. You track how long it's been since you've spoken to them. If somebody says, listen, I think maybe I want to sell my house in 6 months, we put that in there, and exactly 6 months that day, I call them and I say, you told me 6 months ago, you know, so that's the number one most important thing, is to always be in touch with your clients using a good CRM. The second most important thing is obviously social media when you're marketing. It always depends on what your business is centered around. For us, it's social media, because so much of our business comes from it. So we have a lot of software that if we post on Instagram, it also goes to Facebook, it also goes to LinkedIn, it also goes to Zillow all at the same time. So everything is converted into one. And the third technological thing I want to say that is the most important is our phone.
Okay.
No, really, because I feel as human beings, we have lost the art of picking up the phone and calling people to have a one-on-one connection. We just want to post something on our Instagram and people like it or they write a comment, but nobody talks on the phone anymore.
Yes, yes.
In my business,
It's about trust.
it's about trust. In my business, I speak to everybody on the phone every day. I make maybe 60 to 70 phone calls every day.
Хотели бы вы открыть стартап, проптех-стартап с российскими айтишниками?
Of course, absolutely.
Окей.
Absolutely, absolutely, anytime.
Мне хотелось бы узнать ваше мнение про стартапы с применением AI-агентов. Сейчас есть AI-агенты, которые ищут недвижимость для человека и потом звонят ему и разговаривают с ним. Это тоже голосовая коммуникация, но звонит робот. Насколько вы считаете, это может быть успешным, когда робот разговаривает с человеком?
I actually do use AI as parts of my marketing. So if you saw during my presentation, I had 2 graphs. One graph was people that come to me organically because they know me and my brand. And then its other graph is people who have never met me or never heard my name, and we are working with them for the first time. Those are people that sometimes come through these AI robot calls or AI lead services. Now, the first conversation with somebody after an AI robot call when they come on the phone with me is very difficult, because this person has no trust in me. They don't know who I am. and instantly they have walls up, they have a guard. They feel like this person is just going to sell me something. I have to I have to avoid. So they can be useful, okay? But it cannot replace yourself. You can use AI as a way to begin a conversation with somebody or get them on the phone. But at the end of the day, you have to be the person servicing your clients to build the trust.
Последний вопрос. Какие у вас впечатления от форума?
Oh, this forum is amazing. It has been incredible. I've listened to some of the other speakers and it has been great. The venue is beautiful. Everybody at Domflick has been so wonderful, so helpful. This is my first time in Russia, in Moscow. And я люблю ваш прекрасный город. And this has been an amazing experience. I'm so glad that I came here.
Okay, thank you so much.
Absolutely.